Hey guys, so I came down here at the park and it started raining, so I got under this little picnic area and I've been listening to the rain. And like up here on this tin roof, it was like coming down like really hard earlier, and it reminded me so much of my grandma's house, because like whenever I was over there and it would rain, it would like you could hear it, and it was just so peaceful. And anyways, I've been watching it rain, and I've been watching the fountain, and then the rain over the water. It's gorgeous. And some of the little trees are starting to bloom here. But there's like nobody hardly out here, but like there's a car, and then there's like one car up there. And so I'm just down here drinking some coffee, and I am relaxing. It's actually peaceful out here. Love it. Ooh, did y'all see that? It's lightning. Well, I got that on camera. That's pretty awesome. I love hearing the storms. Do you all hear that, the swinging backwards and forth? That's scary. It sort of sounds like a scary movie, like those, you know, like poltergeist movies where you look outside and like there's stuff swinging and stuff. It's kind of creepy. Here comes some geese. Where are they at? Let's see if I can get them. I don't know where they went. There's some out. There's one right out there, walking. Oh, there they go. They were on the freaking water. Like today, when I was down here earlier, there was some in my car, and they were like crackling so loud. Like, oh, there was some lightning. They were like doing that crap so loud, and like they just kept on, and I laughed my tail off, because it was like they was wanting me to feed them or something, and I didn't have nothing in my car to feed them, so I was like, well, but I love that. That's awesome. You know that saying, it's not April yet, but April showers bring May flowers. I'm an April girls, guys. Girls, I'm an April girl. I love springtime. I love to see, ooh, there it goes. I love to see the flowers bloom. Do y'all hear that echoing in the trees? It's awesome. I love storms. And what's so weird about it though, whenever I was a kid, I was terrified, like totally terrified of storms. Like, I remember crying to my mom and my dad, and I was like, am I going to be okay? But now it's like, I love it. Of course not if it was like, you know, tornado, like coming a tornado or something, but when it's just little thunderstorms, I like it. It's peaceful to me, just out here. But not when it's like, you know, tornado warnings and all that kind of crap. Just, God really has a beautiful, like, God really created a beautiful masterpiece, even though, you know, there's so many things that you can look at in life of his masterpieces, like, you know, for instance, the flowers and all this stuff, and like the gardens that bear fruit, and like the storms, the rain. You hear the rain coming down, and you hear the storms, and you know it's got to rain for like the gardens and the flowers. And you know, God is a perfect designer, like he really is. And like right now, I'm out here, and if my mama was alive, she'd be like, you better get in the house somewhere, you want to get struck by lightning. But like right now, I'm like, I love this, because no matter the chaotic crap that you're in your life, you know that God's in control. No matter what you're faced with, no matter what's happening and what's going on in your life, God's in control. He's always in control. And I don't know, I'm just loving this. It's sort of peace to my soul. It's awesome. And now you can hear the tin roof in the rain. Y'all hear that? Isn't that awesome? I know my hair's a mess. I've had my car windows down, like driving today, and my hair's like all over my head. I don't even care, guys. But it's nice out here. You see that right there? That little park? And then that one. But this one up here used to be my, there comes the lightning. Whenever my kids were babies, I'd take them over here and we would stay out for hours and hours. It was fun. Here comes the lightning, guys. I just think that sounds so good. Like, I love to hear that, especially being out in it and feeling the breeze fall and stuff and come at you. I don't know, y'all probably think I'm weird, but I like summer storms, or like, you know, springtime storms. If you're like, I used to like sit out on the porch and stuff and listen to them. Love it. I love to hear that. And I don't know what that dude up there is doing sitting in his daggum truck, or whoever it is. It's kind of freaky. I'm close to my car. All I gotta do is run. Right there. There you go, kids. There goes a little bird. You know, like the animals, they just know, like, when the seasons change, and like the bears when they come out in the spring from hibernating and stuff. It's just, God's masterpiece is absolutely beautiful. Like everything that He's created, everything that He's made, and it's so unique and perfectly designed. Like, just like us, we're perfectly designed. And by just us in the flesh, we are imperfect, but in God's eyes, He sees us as more than enough. And no matter what happens, He sees his children more than enough. But that's why we are imperfect perfections. We are, guys, because the stuff that God designs, there's no flaws in it. And no matter what you're faced with in life, and no matter what, you know, others may think about you or, you know, say about you, in God's eyes, you are perfect. And that's just, in my life, that's where that's what I've come to, you know. I could care less. And, you know, there's that saying about what others think of you. I do care what God thinks of me, but others down here below, their opinion about me does not matter. Because, let me tell you why. God knows the heart, God sees the heart, and He knows exactly who you are. So, I'm just saying, people, you know, people focus on that too much when you shouldn't care. You know, I was pretty much raised, you know, knowing God, and, you know, I'm just an old country girl that loves the Lord and down to earth, and I just know where, you know, material things in this world don't even matter. I mean, you know, because when it's all said and done, whenever it comes our time to go, it's not going to reflect on who we were. It's about your heart and who you are as a person and how you help others, and people just totally have that crap wrong. Totally. I guess they were up there with somebody because there comes another car, so I'm not too alarmed by that now. You gotta watch though, people down here nowadays, everywhere you go are crazy. So, but I'm just, oh, here comes the rain. It's coming down more. I'm just thankful that God's design that He does, they're perfect. And, you know, others can want to paint the perfect picture, but, you know, that's not what it is. You know what I mean? But in God's eyes and His, like, God knows and sees everything, and He's just, you know, He don't make mistakes by no means. That's with any of us. He don't make any mistakes. And it's up to us to, you know, pass or fail or whatever. But better yet, even then, you know, He's still a loving Father and He loves us. And even in the time of chaoticness, bullcrap in my life, you know, I know that He's there. And I know that sometimes we feel like He's miles and miles and miles away. But like for me, just sitting out here and hearing this and seeing this, there is a God. You know what I mean? I've never, you know, like right now, denied God or nothing like that. But just open your eyes and see there is a God. And things in life right now may not look the best for you or for me. But guess what? God sees the bigger picture. God knows what's ahead. He knows the troubles and the trials down here below that we're faced with in life. And I know that, you know, at the end of the day, everything's going to be okay because God's design's perfect. God does not make anything that's, you know, that He don't see that's nothing. God's plan is, you know, far and beyond. And I know He's got a plan for me in my life. Or Satan in hell wouldn't be fighting me as strong as he is now, you know. But, you know what? I've always said this, even from a young child, you know. I might bend a little bit in life, and I may think in life that my world's, you know, falling and, you know, I'm at the bottom. But you know what? I don't break. I don't break because I know that God's there, and I know that even though something seems impossible or so far away, I know that He's there, and I know that whatever happens in life, He's there. So, you know, we just gotta trust the masterpiece and His plan. You know, everything is set before us out. Like, it's already, everything that's going to happen is already in front of us. God knows. I do believe that it's up to us, you know, the choices that we make in life, whether they're good or they're bad, or if you made a mistake in life, you know, but God already knew way ahead. And He already knew that whenever you're in a storm, like right now, you know, whenever you're in a storm, He knows that even in the storm, it can be calm. That is like really coming down, guys. Wow. And wow, that's like, let me come over here. That is like totally coming down now. He knows, even in the storm, that there's peace there. So this is like awesome because, oh my God, like the chaotic in your life, but storms don't last forever because eventually this will stop. Eventually it'll stop. And so, woo! I feel like I should be on storm catchers right now. See, eventually that will stop, just like the storms in your life. So, you know, we can't give up hope, because even in the storms, the sun's going to be out tomorrow. So, and sometimes the storms in life don't last forever. Sometimes they last a few days, you know, a few months. But eventually it stops. And it's in these times when we find our own strength. So, y'all are probably like, you're crazy. No, I'm not crazy, but you know what? God's really spoke within my spirit being out here listening to this. Like, it's just, you know, I love God, and I'm thankful that how he just is there for me. And you know, he's always in my heart. He's always in my soul. And no matter what you're faced with in life, nobody can take your song away from you. Because if you're called of God, and you're that, you know, you're fully called of God, it's within you. And nobody can take that mess away. So, you know, my song, your song in life may be, you know, you feel like you don't have a song left, or your song's gone or dead, or however you want to phrase it. I'm not the best English person, you know. However, I did pass college English with an A. That's a long story about my English professor that I had. Oh my Jesus, it was funny. I'll have to talk about that sometimes. But I totally lost my train of thought just then. But as you can see, the sun's sort of coming back out just a tad bit. It's getting lighter a little bit. And it's dying down, guys. All it takes is for the Lord to say peace, and the storm will end. But it's during the storm in your life where you find strength. And, you know, sometimes whenever we're faced with the storm in life, we sort of put God on the back burner. And a lot of us do that. And I'm going to say including me. I mean, I don't, you know, it's not that I, you know, turn my back and just like, you know, don't serve him or nothing like that. It's just sometimes we turn away. But yet God knows, you know, it's in the storm where we're built, you know. And I'm just thankful that this little storm that's blew in here, and I experienced it, and the Lord just sort of let the storm that just passed speak to my soul. And you know, that's how it is in life. Sometimes we've got to do that. We've got to open up and speak faith and speak courage and all this mess. But on a good note, I'm supposed to be getting a phone call about my job tomorrow, one of the two. So y'all pray for that for me. I'm waiting, and I'm trusting and believing for the right one that's going to come my way. So anyways, so I'm going to get off here, but isn't that awesome? It's finally quit. I mean, it's still raining, but the storm left. Look, there's lighter clouds. See, even in the darkness, the light always shines, right? Again, God's masterpiece is perfect. So you and me, we're perfect in God's eyes. So I love you guys, and I hope y'all enjoyed this craziness, this whole crazy storm that blew in along with the lightning and stuff. I loved it. Like, this was just awesome. I love nature. I love outside, and it just lightning just then. I know that's sort of scary. So I'm not going to lie to you. Sitting right there when it started getting heavy, and I was getting scared for a minute, but God, I could feel the Lord speaking within my spirit, so I didn't get, like, I knew it was okay. If I seen like a tornado coming, I would probably ran. But I knew whenever I mentioned storm and then it hit like that, I knew God was speaking to me, because like I was talking about storms and then it got really worse. But I'm glad that I stayed out here, because this sort of peace in my soul. This did. And anyways, guys, no matter what you're faced with in life, no matter the situation, God's masterpiece is perfect. He has designed you. He has created you, and He knows what's ahead of you, and He knows your path. So anyways, I love you guys, and I know this is what my hair does when it rains. It freezes, like, totally big time. Frizzes. Peace. My shirt's got a peace sign. And I'm in my flip-flops, guys. Because it's summertime, springtime, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, I'm rambling, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.